みんな、こんにちは。元気ですか？私がトイレ使えるagain? Yes. So, probably know the drill by now. A new set has been released, or should I say 2 new sets? Do I count them as separate, or do I count them as one? You know what? I think I'll count them as one because technically it's just one set, 2 variations. So I actually have not pulled on either of these yet, and as you can see, I also have not done my daily pulls, and I actually did this for like 2 days. I didn't do my daily pull yesterday, so now I have full. Real quick, I want to say that I actually did do some wonder picks on some friends, and I have 2 cards registered in this new pack, but just the 2 cards. Let me show you guys which 2 cards happen to have been registered, and I find it kind of funny that these specific 2 cards were okay. Well, maybe the one I got today is actually kind of funny because I saw it existed and I was like, ooh, I want to try getting that, and I got it. So I got a Hariyama and a Leaf Cape. I'll show you real quick what this does. I immediately added this particular cape to my AFK deck, and it's already helped me out quite a bit because my AFK deck only has grass type Pokemon in it anyway, so it's very, very helpful. And to top it off, my AFK deck only had a giant cape in it to begin with, so I just replaced that one. And well, okay, so we're here to see me pull packs. However, I hadn't been pulling. I've been saving my pack hourglasses, right? I hope that this amount will be enough for me to do 2 10 pulls, but I can't be certain because I can't do math in my head. So I'm gonna go with Solgaleo first, and then I'll do Lunala, and then I'll do a 10 on Solgaleo, and then if I have enough, I'll do a 10 on Lunala. So let's see what we get for our first official pull on Solgaleo. The background's not changing color, is it? No, it's not. Okay. I did notice this. They have typeless energy now. That wasn't a thing before this pack released, by the way. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I noticed it in the Rayquaza EX drop thingy. I wasn't really paying attention because I didn't say I had an AFK deck. I just set it up, let it run. But I peeked over every now and then because the computer's AI that the game gives you is so stupid most of the time that I have to look and see what it is they're doing so that I can make changes. Ugh. I was thinking about showing you, if you've never actually played this game before or paid attention to the AI that the game gives you as opposed to the AI that the game against you, you might want to pay a little bit more attention. Okay, so Alolan Trio, Charge Bug, Lunatone, another Alolan. Hey, right candy. This one card, everyone is up in arms about it because, well, you could read the description right now, But basically, Pokemon like Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, um, basically all of the starter Pokemon, they're considered stage 2 evolutions, right? Like Charizard, Venusaur, Incineroar, all of that big stuff, right? What this particular card does, in case you're not reading, is if you have uh, um, a basic Pokemon on the field that evolves into a stage 2, eventually evolves into a stage 2 Pokemon, like I said, just like Charizard. I think that's the easiest way for me to explain it. You can use the rare candy if you happen to have the Charizard card in your hand and use it to immediately evolve that Charmander on the field. Now, of course, it would have needed to have been on the field for a whole turn, but it's a broken card, to say the least. It's a very broken card. And I got it in my second. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Very nice. Okay. So now we're gonna do a 10 pull on Solgaleo. Back up. Yep, do it. Forgive me if my audio quality keeps going up and down. I'm actually like physically moving around, so sorry. All right, let's see what we're gonna get in our first 10 pull on Solgaleo. Cosmo. Cool. Okay. I'm paying attention to the color of the background, by the way, because it's usually very telling when there's something going on. Huh. Huh. Oh, so they're thinking like this Pokemon works really well like if you get Sabrina'd or Pidgeotted EX, I think. No? I think the normal Pidgeot has the ability Drive Off, not Pidgeot EX. I don't know. I've never played with Pidgeot EX. I don't know the difference between both of them because I know that there are differences between normal Pokemon and then EX Pokemon in certain cases. But from what I could tell, Arceus does not have this problem. The normal Arceus and Arceus EX both have the same ability, so whatever. Let's just continue. Just continue on. Lapras. Oh, what is that? It lagged there for a little bit. Incineroar EX. Not bad, not bad. Funnily enough, I was watching a YouTuber play a deck with Incineroar and Charizard. So that wasn't. I don't think I finished watching the video out either. Oops. Oh well. Ooh. It's a basic. And it's not an EX. Huh. Okay. So it's kind of like an electric type U-turn. Is the background changing color? No, it's not. Okay. Okay, so I realized that I just got Cosmium and Cosmog, which means I can, if I get Solgaleo or Lunala, I can technically make a deck with that, but the thing about that is I need to have at least 2 cards per I need to have 2 Cosmium at the very least, and 2 Lunala or Solgaleo for this to work. Because if you only have 1 card, it's gonna be really hard to find it in the deck. If you have 2 of them, your chances of pulling them are greatly increased. Alright. Moving along. Oh. Huh. Blue energy. So, does that mean that Manaphy, this is a counter to Manaphy, or does that not count? I don't know, actually. I got 2 of them. Interesting. I saw something. Oh! Well, hello there. Nice to meet ya. Alright. So, nothing particularly crazy. No immersive cards yet. Just okay. So I do believe I do have enough to do a 10 for 1 Lunala, and then I wanted to show you how the stupidity of the computer that the game gives you. Because for whatever reason, it doesn't seem to understand that there are certain Pokemon that are supposed to stay on the bench at all costs. Like Shaman. I'm talking about I think it's Landform Shaman. It's supposed to stay in the back, not being used to attack. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Are you freaking serious? Okay. Rowlet. Rockruff. Kiawe, I think that's how his name is pronounced. And Tortornator. Skitty, Cosmog. Oh, I got another one. Although, to be fair, Rare Candy does kind of make it so that I don't know if I need Cosmog. Wishy-Washy, Alolan Sandslash. Oh. That's cute. And Ilma, I think that's his name. That's... wow. Dang. That's pretty powerful, actually. You could be 1 hit away from losing that specific Pokemon and oop! Ilma just pops in, grabs them by the throat, and drags them back into the head. That's funny. It's just a funny thing to think about. Alright, Skitty, Banette, Pyukumuku, Minior, Shiinotic, I think that's how that's pronounced. Timber, Alolan Marowak. Huh. I like the art. Carablast, Cubone, ouch. Tapu Lele. Oh. 20 damage for each energy attached. Now, see, the thing about it is here. Okay, never mind. I thought the word that was actually this, which makes a huge difference, by the way. But no. Let's just move on. Alolan Ninetales. I do like Vulpix and Ninetales, including the Alolan ones. Shrumbeak, Skitty, Hakamo. I don't know. I actually don't know how to pronounce that one. Why am I getting so many Skitties? Come on. Bruxish, Heliolisk, Sableye, Masquerian, Fishing Net. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. So it's like a a Celestial Town Lady Elder, I think it's called. Celestial Town Elder. Okay, Pick Peck, Cubone, Cosmo. Oh, what was that? Morlo. Huh. Great. It's useless. I think this is Fire type or Choreo. Banette, Rockruff, Makuhita, and Vikavolt. Trubbish, Delcatty, Bruxish, Litten. Ooh. And I got an Incineroar EX. I could technically make a deck with Incineroar, technically, but it would be very hard because I would only have one Litten and one Incineroar EX and one rare candy. Do you have any idea how hard it would be to build a deck with only just those 3 cards? Oh my gosh, no. Another fire type Oricorio, and this was my last one. So female Salazzle, Execute, another Execute, Escavalier, and Tucanon. Okay, so nothing insane in this pack either. Oh, that's a lot of cards. Okay, then. Let's put them into my binders. Nya, nya, nya. I didn't get any more tools, which is interesting, I guess. I know I can open another 10, but I'm gonna save those up for the inevitable release of some other set of packs. I can't even begin to deal with that right now. I'm just gonna grab these. So I have been doing the fights in the Rayquaza EX drop event. That's happening right now, and I have not bothered to really open the rewards that I've been getting from them. I've just been like powering through them as much as possible because you need to have a lot of packs in order to pull at least 2, because remember when I said you need to have at least 2 in order to make a proper deck, and the probability of pulling the card that you actually want from a pack that only gives you 1 is already pretty low. Oh, okay. But this is isn't this a Rayquaza EX drop event? So like, okay, so now I'm thinking, like, now that there's colorless energy, does that mean that actual multi energy decks need to have a source of colorless energy now? Like you can't use like fire and water to substitute colorless energy, because now colorless energy is a thing all by itself. I'm assuming that would break a lot of decks if that was actually the case. Huh. Oh well. Alright. So actually, I'm gonna stop this recording and I'm gonna make another one. Whoops. To show you the stupid decisions, and I'm certain, 100% certain, that it will make stupid decisions, not just because I'm looking at it. You know how the saying that goes, a watched pot never boils? Well, in this case, this thing is more prone to making stupid decisions than not. So I'm pretty confident that it will make stupid decisions. So I'll see you all in my next recording. Jeanette.